Hey Virgo, welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for stopping and watching. This is your March general reading. Let's jump in and see what messages the universe has for you for the month of March, what energies you'll be operating in, any messages, any clarity, whatever, right? All right, Virgo, let's see what we have for you. All right, I just want to give these a good old mix in, okay? There's a couple cards that just keep coming out. I feel in everybody's reading, despite the fact that I've shuffled these cards, still keeps coming out. All right, spirit messages for Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Messages for Virgo. All right, we have the 7th house out again. I just said I, mix these cards up. This is coming out a lot. There's a huge focus on partnerships and relationships because that's what the 7th house is. All right, it's the house of partnerships, relationships, marriage, contracts, business deals, things of that nature. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, this is a card of Venus. So you could be heading into a new relationship this month or new partnerships this month. But this is what's coming in for you guys. Okay, so there's a strong focus on your foundations. Okay, how you support yourself, how you support your family. Okay, things of that nature. All right. So we have life's debts. Okay. So, again, this could have to do with, things that, are owed to you, you helping others. There could have been people helping you. You could be investing a lot of your time and your money, in your family, maybe your friends, maybe your job. Okay. You could have started a business or signed a contract that kind of puts you in, a little bit of a situation here when it comes to your money, but it's balancing out. All right. It's going to get better. I feel like things will eventually start to get into alignment, particularly if this has to do with business, in partnerships. Things will get back into alignment sooner than you think. Okay. As far as, love and relationships, it's interesting because, when I looked at this, these two cards together, the first thing that came to my mind was the devil. Almost like, some of you may be feeling stuck in a particular situation or with a particular person, whether this is a relationship or a marriage. It really feels like a marriage, like you being with someone or feeling indebted to someone that, you probably want to move on from is kind of what I'm feeling like. A lot of you could want, some type of change in your relationship because maybe you feel that, there's no life to it, anymore. Okay. So you got the card of abundance, which is Jupiter, which is nice. Okay, Jupiter brings good luck. It brings fortune. It brings good change that's coming in towards you. Okay, it's particularly if you're, drowning in any kind of debt. Okay, whether this is emotional, debt, or whether this is, financial debt. Jupiter is here to save the day. Sevens are, a very spiritual number. And when 7 shows up, this change, this transition, whatever is happening may just come out of nowhere. I mean, that's just the way 7s roll. It's almost like some of you have tapped into some type of higher consciousness where you realize that, this isn't your life. This isn't what you want to do. This isn't where you want to be. And out of nowhere, you've decided, I'm going to change it for the better, right? I'm going to bring good luck, blessings, I'm going to bring some light back into my life. All right. So if that involves, leaving someone behind, or, starting something new, it doesn't really matter. You have joy, blessings, and abundance coming in for you this month. There's something that's changing that's going to benefit you in a good way. All right. Nice job, Virgo. So definitely a relationship for some, but it says, I am diplomatic. You have a great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all the sides of any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. I can say that, about you guys, Virgo, I do feel like overall you are very diplomatic. It's not that, you kind of like when you're working in your higher self, right? Because I think, from my experience, I may have mentioned this before, it made somebody mad. But a lot of times I find that Virgos are very unforgiving, okay? Once you've, decided to cut somebody off, you usually cut them off and just, let it go. But in the event that you do come back around, I do feel that, you've done this because, you've assessed the situation. You know, you kind of recognize like where, say, the other person went wrong or where you've made wrong, and then you kind of bring it back together again, and then you mend, you know, the situation. But overall, you know, you guys are definitely, you know, problem solvers, you know, solution finders. You know, you are able to see all sides. That's why you have so many friends, right? Those are the ones that you haven't cut off, of course, but you do draw in a crowd because you're charismatic. You have this way about you, you know, it's funny, it's calm, it's sweet, you know, either, you know, most of you, not all of you, most of you. Okay. So card number 27, a lot of twos here. What's up with these twos? It's something you need to be a little more sensitive about here, I feel, okay? This could be your love life, all right? It says your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate toward all ways of life. You value freedom and expression and want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or at a large. Then that's the kind side of you, Virgo, you know, that loving side. That's the side that I like most about you. It's so loving and so nurturing. You know, my kid's godmom is a Virgo, so, you know, I know her very well. You know, and one of the things that she is she's very loving, she's very kind. But at the same time, you know, where she gets like snagged in areas of abundance in her life is sometimes pushing everybody out. Okay, so, you know, at the drop of a dime, you know, like if one thing happens that, you know, she doesn't like, you know, the person's vanished into like, you know, a black hole or something until, you know, she decides that, you know, she wants to bring them out, if that ever even happens. But I feel that, you know, because of that, sometimes, you know, you can self-sabotage and maybe even block, you know, your abundance. And then it kind of, you know, leaves you feeling like you've been cheated or that you haven't gotten the most, you know, out of life. That's the feeling that can sometimes, you know, possess you, like, you know, you're the victim in some way. And the thing is, you have all of this abundance around you. You have all of this love. You have all of these people who enjoy you, Virgo. And sometimes, you know, you don't always have to say what's on your mind. You know, you don't have to always be as expressive, okay? You know, be diplomatic in a way to where you do look at all sides, okay? Because you get very worked up and passionate about, you know, life and what's happening in the world and your experiences and, you know, what life has taken from you or what it failed to give you. But now I feel like it's replacing anything that you feel like you've lost. It's putting the life, the joy back into, you know, your being again with this abundance. There's something coming in, I feel, that's going to, you know, really make you happy, set you on a different path. Card number 27 is a 9. So you could be, you know, wrapping up some things. Oh, look at this. You have a relationship here. As much as I was trying to tiptoe around this, there's a relationship here. And this is a soulmate. This person's being guided to you. All right, whoever this partner is. And here's how I know. You know, you got this 7th house. That speaks of all of that. Love, relationships, and all of those things. And then you have this 2, and then you have a 27. You got a lot of 2s on the board. Again, this is 6s, partnerships. All right, love, support, you know, another person, the other. You know, anytime 2 shows up, it's you and somebody else, right? This is you and somebody else here, but this isn't anybody because you have this King and this Queen of Swords. Now, asking you right now, you know, to kind of put your feelings aside and open up, you know, to a relationship. For some of you, it's like you don't want to be indebted to nobody else. This may be difficult for some of you, Virgo, because you're used to your own space. You know, you're used to your own time. But you have a relationship here, or in this, if this isn't a lover, this King and this Queen, like this is a partnership. These are soulmates. These are 2 lovers here now. Okay, 2 people that have a whole hell of a lot in common. So for some of you to let this pass, you know, you're going to miss out on some abundance here, okay? It's going to, you know, if you feel, because I don't know, like some of you could be feeling lonely right now, particularly with this card of life's debts. Like you could feel like a void, like something's missing. And maybe it's this relationship, okay? Maybe it's love in your life, you know, for some of you, like because you don't have love, and not all of you, because you're not, you know, or some of you may even struggle to express it, you know, to some extent. But if this is the deficit in your life, if this is why you feel lonely, or maybe you feel like your life isn't as abundant, some of you could want children, some of you could want a family. Maybe you haven't met anybody yet. Well, it's here now. You definitely have a relationship, you know, coming in. And this is somebody that's going to be significant. Somebody that's going to make an impression on your life. And when we have these soulmates that come in, they come in either for one or two things. You know, they come in to teach you a lesson, or they come in as a blessing. Now, what this person is going to be, I don't even know. All right, we have the card of abundance. So this is the Empress energy where, you know, there's something beautiful heading in, maybe a marriage, somebody that you can grow with. Okay, that's what this is bringing in. You know, happiness. It's going to fix some empty areas of your life. Relationship. 5 of Wands. This is going to be a struggle for some of you. I think for some of you have been, you know, to yourself or alone for so long that, you know, this is the energy that you're in, right? You're going to be, you know, it's like, you know, I feel like there's going to be somebody that's going to walk up and try to hug you, Virgo, and you're just going to tense all up, you know, like, oh my God, is this person about to kiss me right now? Yes. You know, because you've been in this 5 of Wands energy where, you know, you've just been, you know, alone, you know, struggling, you know, maybe even getting your ego in the way. I don't need nobody. I'm fine by myself. And maybe you are, but maybe you're not. Okay. But this 5 of Wands says that, you know, you may struggle with this relationship coming in. Okay. 5 of Wands is a card of conflict. So you may struggle. I can see you now all tensed up, right? Because you can't believe that there's somebody here for you right now. And you don't know how this is going to affect, you know, your present situation. All right, what else for Virgo? You got a relationship here. One that's going to value you, okay? But I think freedom is going to be your issue, right? You got time to sacrifice, which falls right in line with what I was about to say. You know, I do feel that your freedom. I feel like a lot of you are going to feel like you're going to have to sacrifice, you know, your time, your freedom. You know, you're going to have to share your things, your bed, your TV, you know, things of that nature, in order for this to come in. And this may be a struggle for you. This may be a struggle, but I feel like once you get comfortable, it's going to bring you great joy. This is going to be the person that, you know, you've been waiting for. I wasn't looking for a love reading, but it is. All right, it is. So the universe is bringing, I mean, look, a miracle. It's a miracle. And that's how it's going to feel. Some of you are going to feel like, why does this person even love me? You know, how did I meet this person? How did I get this lucky? Okay. You're going to have to sacrifice some parts of you that you may not be able to famine right now. Like I said, like a lot of you may, or some of you, not all of you, but some of you, you know, you like your space, you like your time. When people are in your space, you feel like you have to share and sacrifice. It's difficult. It's a struggle. But I think if you give it, you know, some time, you know, take baby steps, you know, towards this relationship or this commitment, and things will start to get more comfortable for you. You'll be able to express yourself, okay? You do such a good job already loving on others and nurturing others from a distance. But I think when somebody gets closer to your bed, you know, for some of you may be getting a little uncomfortable, okay? So we got the Fire Prince, optimism, aggression. So it's going to take, you know, a little bit of willpower for you to loosen up and let someone come in, okay? It may be difficult in the beginning, like I said, but I feel like eventually, you know, it's going to work out, all right? Look, joyful activity, celebration of life. You got abundance again. Something's trying to come in. Like, you know, I almost feel like a lot of you have been asking for this, asking for a relationship, asking for a commitment. You know, you've been asking for it. That's why it's here. And the universe is saying, all right, I hear you. I'm going to give you exactly what you asked for. Don't push it away. Okay? It's saying don't push it away. I'm going to send, you know, if you're a guy, you know, the universe is sending your queen. If you're a girl, then the universe is sending your king, right? But you're going to have to make some sacrifices. Don't ask the universe for gifts and then you turn them away. Like, don't do that. Be optimistic about this. Like, you know, there's passion. Like, you're capable of all of this. Happiness, passion, joy, all of that. Look, assistance and control. You've asked and the universe has answered. It's sending you in what you need. It's sending you in help. All it's asking you to do is just to be mindful of your emotions, control your emotions, you know, learn how to open up just a little bit more. You're already full of that. It's just that intimately for somebody here, and this isn't all of you, it's going to take a little bit more for you to get comfortable around someone else, you know, to even walk around naked around somebody else. I just feel like it's just going to take, you know, just a little bit of willpower on your end. Okay, Virgo, that's kind of how I'm feeling here. All right, what else do we have? Let's get a couple from this deck and then we're going to go. So you have a partnership coming in here. I think it's going to take off. But you're going to have to control yourself, like control your thoughts. Okay, control yourself, like master yourself, because there's something here that's trying to add to your foundations to help you gain more, to help your stability, your structure, help you with money, help you with love, help you with anything, you know, just to be your, you know, your +1. All right, your +1. Page of Cups, here he comes. This is the offer. This is Prince Charming. This is the lover. All right, follow your heart. Virgo, follow your heart, because it's leading you to, you know, your +1, to your other person. Okay, guys, so this is what I have for you for this month. I think this is about it. We'll get you a couple messages for the road. All right, let's see what else for Virgo, then we're out of here. Virgo, what other messages for Virgo? Let's see what we have for you. All right, courage. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, a lot of you found your prince or your princess. Okay, they're here now. And they're going to make you feel good. They're going to make you happy, right? They're going to want to commit, you know, and give you the life that, you know, you desire. This is a blessing on your life, guys. You see that? It's a blessing, all right? This is going to grow. This is love. This is sex. This is, you know, happiness. You're going to feel great. Look, home. Can't make this stuff up. If this is what you've asked for, this is what the universe is bringing you, okay? So I'm going to need you to enjoy this, all right? Enjoy it. All right, Virgo, that's all I have for you guys. I will see you in the next video. Good luck.